Hello, everyone. This is Melanie. Slightly different change of scenery. I'm actually in a car right now. I'm waiting for my friend who had an appointment this morning, and I figured, what better way? Might as well share a story with you. Since I really can't do anything with sales, I can't do anything on eBay, and I'm just waiting here as the time goes tick tock, tick tock. So, you know something? Let me tell you a little story. I have been in retail for a very long time. And sometimes the stories that I get from customers are so memorable and so funny that I have to share them with you. And I'm thinking I may start incorporating some of these funny stories in my videos that I talk to you. But before I do that, I want you to hit the button below, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, throw me a comment. Tell me if you want to hear more of these stories and if you like these little misadventures that I go through. So, for a very long time, I have been a manager of retail businesses. I've worked big box companies. I've worked so many different types of companies. And I think one of the most memorable customers I've ever had was this elderly gentleman came in. And he comes up to me and he's walking very slow. He's hunched over. And he literally reaches out and he grabs my hand and looks at me. And he says, Papa Roo. And I'm thinking, Papa Roo, I guess, all right, is he saying hello? Is that his name? Is he like Papa Roo, like Grandpa Pooh? I don't know. So I said to him, I'm like, hello, may I help you? He's like, Papa Roo. Now this guy, he says, my English no good. Where Papa Roo? I'm like, oh, okay, so he's looking for Papa Roo. Problem is, what is Papa Roo? What the hell is Papa Roo? I have no idea what that is. And I'm thinking to myself, what is Papa Roo? He's like, Papa Roo. So he starts, Papa Roo, Papa Roo. Okay, so soap. So I bring him down the soap aisle. No, Papa Roo, Papa Roo. And I'm thinking, okay, hands, nose, tissues. I bring him down the Kleenex aisle. And now you could see the frustration. Papa Roo. So what does he do? He turns around, he reaches his buttocks, starts rubbing his buttocks, Papa Roo. And I'm like, oh, I get it. And I bring him to the medicine aisle, and I grab a bottle of Preparation H and hand it to him, Papa Roo. And he does this thing where he's holding his head, shaking his head, and he was so frustrated. It was like he wanted to cry, and I'm like, okay, sir, hold on a minute. So what do? I pick up the phone. I call up a friend of mine who happens to be Spanish, and I said to her, I says, look, I have this customer here. I have no idea what he wants. Can you please help me? So I said, sir, she speaks Spanish. And I hand him the phone. And he's on the phone. Hola? And all of a sudden, which I can't speak Spanish, so I apologize if that was offensive. But he starts rattling off very, very quickly. And he's smiling. Papa Roo! So he was like so excited. And he hands me back the phone. And I say to my friend, I says, okay, what is he looking for? And she's like, Melanie, he wants Vicks Vapor Rub. And I'm like, Vicks Vapor Rub? So, of course, we're already at the Preparation H aisle, so it's not too far away. I walk over, like, to the next section. I grab the Vicks Vapor Rub jar and say, Papa Roo? And he's like, yeah, Papa Roo! And he takes the jar. I bring him up to the register, scan it, bag it, hand it off. Have a wonderful day, sir. And I thought to myself, what is he talking about, Papa Roo? Where did this come from? And of course, I had to research this. Good old YouTube, good old Google, because what I'm doing is I put in Papa Roo and nothing comes up like that. In fact, something completely different comes up. But then when I went to a YouTube channel and put in Vicks Vapor Rub, it turns out Vicks Vapor Rub is the Windex to Greeks. They use Vicks Vapor Rub on everything. And of course, because the V is sounded like a P, it becomes Papa Roo. It's not Vapor Rub, it's Papa Roo. So I know that's a funny story, and I feel so bad that this poor guy was telling me about his nose, his hands, his ass. Who would put Vicks Vapor Rub up there? Should I even say that? Excuse my language. But seriously, would you really use Vicks Vapor Rub for your tushy? I don't know. But I have to say that became one of my most memorable stories simply because he's going around so upset because all he wants is Papa Roo. So now I know, from now on, if anybody wants Papa Roo, they are looking for Vicks Vapor Rub. Well, that is just one story. I mean, I have a ton of stories, but I figured, hey, you might enjoy a funny story, and we'll see what happens. So tell me, do you call it Papa Roo, or do you call it Vicks Vapor Rub? And do you use it for other things other than just congestion? Would love to hear it. Comment below, like below, and tell me what you think. Until then, have a great day, enjoy, and happy thrifting.